Okay, folks, we are live. Larry said he would like to speak to you briefly, so I am calling him right now. It's going to take a minute to get him on the phone, but he wanted to do the program with Jason, and it was just more than, as you heard after what he did last week. So if he couldn't do Jason today. So Jason right now is interviewing Laura Loomer about her lawsuit, and Larry's going to join us briefly from. Hey, just you're on speaker. So today is Tuesday, July 9th. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm ready for a few minutes.
Okie doke, you're on.
Hello, everyone. I just wanted to pop in to tell you thanks to all of those of you that have helped get results and the treatments I'm getting are working. I'm getting better. And hopefully within 3 or 4 weeks, I'll be back to where I can be more consistent and do what needs to be done. So I just want you to hold on. I'm coming. Now, relative to the news today, the main thing you all need to know, everything you see in this election is a show. It's like if any of you have ever been to like Disney World or one of those places, and they put you in these rides that make, I saw a commercial of one riding on one of these Star Wars spaceships like you're really on it. It looks real. But it's not. It's not. It's all fake. But what you're seeing with this campaign thus far, it's all fake, folks. It's just a show. It's just a show to hook people into buying what they want us to buy, what they want us to believe. So please, don't believe what you hear from the media about this election at all. Please don't. The truth will come out, I promise you. But if there's anything on earth I could make y'all believe or understand, there's one thing I wish you would believe, is that whichever candidate comes out of that bunch of nutbags running for the presidency of the Democratic Party, whichever one of them comes out on top and runs against President Trump, reality is that person, as crazy as you and I think they are, lying like you and I know they're lying about paying reparation, about paying off all college debt, about free health care, etc., all those things are promising. They're not true. They cannot happen. They will not happen. We have to stay strong. Stay strong. President Trump, so far, has held up to everything we would have wanted him to be. He's not perfect, but neither are we. So stay strong. Give me a little time to heal. I'll be back. And we'll go through this campaign and the truth about everything that's going on. You know, I've talked for years, Mary Ellen, about in Washington. When you start looking at the people there, it turns out it's generation after generation of the same families. The same families are like Nancy Pelosi. Her father was Speaker of the House for years. Today, I hear, or heard yesterday, I should say, from Mary Ellen, that James Comey's daughter is a prosecutor for New York's lower court, 7th District. The one that's going after the rich guy, the pedophile, I can't think of his name.
Jeffrey Epstein.
rid of these people because you finally start to get rid of them. And then that pops another one of their kids, one of their nephews and nieces. All the same people, over and over and over. And that's what we've got to stop. That's what we must stop.
It's like in California, Larry, where there are 4 families that have been governing that state for what, almost 75 years or more?
Right. Over and over it happens. We've got a lot at stake in this race. A lot. We've got to stay strong. We've got to stay dedicated. We've got to convince people that are in that group we call soft base. We've got to convince those people how urgent and important it is for them to vote this time. Because if they don't, it all ends. In closing, I just want to say that Venezuela is transforming its form of government to become a socialist country. Do y'all believe that the people pushing for Venezuela to change the form of government, do you believe the people that were pushing that advertised and told the people of Venezuela, you come with us as a socialist country, and then here's what you get: eat the dogs, eat the cats, no food, no groceries, no fans, nothing. Do you think that's what they told you? Because if you do, you're wrong. They played the same game as being played on us. They just filled it up with race division, envy, making it out like the rich people are ripping off the poor and middle class. But they got what they asked for. They got it. And now, the only way they'll get rid of it is through, I believe it will be some form of blood. I don't believe the new elected person is going to be able to take office. I just don't.
Isn't it like, Larry, isn't it like Alexander Tytler in his description of democracy? Democracy is when, the 51% realize that they can vote largesse to themselves. So it doesn't matter who now comes in as leader. The people who are in the government have too many perks and want to keep it that way.
Well, it is, but we're a modern day Tyler. His whole point was that when the people finally figure out, like you said, that they can get enough numbers of votes, that they can get their turn at the trough, as he called it. But you see today, what happens is people go for that thinking they'll get their turn at the trough. But what has happened year after year after year, when they do get the person in place that they want, thinking it's time for them to get their turn in the trough, the person they elected to do that betrays them. It always happens, and it's happening in Venezuela today. We cannot let them pull off this coup. Please don't. Beyond with that, I'm going to have to get out. But I just want to say thank you so much for all of you that have helped. It's made a difference, a great difference.
Thank you, Larry, for being here.
Right here. Back to you.
Yep, your voice sounds a little stronger than the last time, and that's really a good thing. And I know it's because you haven't been using it. So let's keep it getting stronger. You hang in there.
It will. It will. All right, guys. Have a good day. I will get back to you as soon as I can. And know this, if something comes up, if there's any shocking news story or something coming out, I'll find a way to come home in the next few weeks to deal with it. Thanks again, folks. Man, I gotta go.
Okay, Larry. Thank you very much. A couple things that I need to let you know. We had a very generous person who offered a $4,000 gift all at once. The gift was actually a little larger than that, but $4,000 came in for Larry to use at the hospital in a one-time donation. And he was able to bargain with the hospital to get a reduced rate for his daily treatment. And it lasted until yesterday. If you know anybody who could once again step up to provide a $4 or $5 or $10,000 donation in one lump sum, so that he could again negotiate for a discount. He got a good discount. They knocked about 20% off what he was paying for his daily treatment. And if you know anybody who could give anywhere between $4,000 and $10,000 in one lump sum, so that he could do that again, he's doing something where there is a very high percentage of people, 95% of most people who do this treatment get cured, not just improved, but cured. Now he's at a later stage than those people, and so they couldn't promise him that he'd be in the 95%, but it's still a very high chance, and it's working well. Like I told you a month ago, after he did his first round of this specialized, whatever it is, his lung had collapsed, and they were afraid it was going to kill him. Necrosis would set in and it would kill him. And 24 hours after he did this program, his lung was functioning at 30% capacity. Now I haven't received an update. At one point it was 36%, a day or two later, and I don't pry. His medical condition is his business, and it's his privacy, and he tells me what he wants us to know. And I said, wants us to know, folks. Please understand that. We are a team, and he can only communicate so much to anybody, and he just can't be repeating the same thing over and over and over again. A lot of times he can't see well, especially with his tiny print on his little cell phone. So he will send, and I haven't been talking to him either. I've just been receiving a few texts from him, just a couple lines each day, just to verify that he's alive and let you know anything that I've heard from him. I've always reported to you if I've heard something. So he had a very rough patch yesterday afternoon. He survived it, and we're very, very grateful. And we just have to keep praying that he will continue to improve. And again, let me say, if anybody can do a large donation so that he can get another discount, if he can get a discount, of course, we all know that a discount means that the money goes further and provides more help than if we're having to beg every single day. I do also want to let you know that there were 3 people who were sending me a check in the mail every month. I know why 2 of them had to stop. One of them had a very major life-threatening illness come up in the family that they needed the money for. And there's one person that I have not received a check from this month that has been given all year, every month, and it was very helpful. There are ways to donate besides PayPal, and if you need ideas on how to do that, you can send a text message to 240-499-6729. That should be listed in the description underneath the video. There's a little triangular shaped arrow that you can click on the right side under the video, and that'll drop down to some more information. You can go to nicholslive.com, the website nicholslive.com. And on the donate page, there's a link to Larry's PayPal. There's his address to send cash only. He cannot cash a check. He cannot cash a money order. If you need to do something other than mailing cash or donating through PayPal, the cell phone number is there that you can send a text. The phone doesn't work well in this house, and so I have to do something to call you back. We only have one cell tower in this village, and it's not near me. It's quite a ways down. So that's how to donate. His PayPal account is nicholslive@aol.com. Do not use his first name. It's last name only, nicholslive@aol.com. And that is when you go into PayPal, send to friends and family. And then the account is nicholslive@aol.com. Anything and everything you can do to help is greatly, greatly appreciated. And believe me, anybody who carries the burden of doing most of the donating really appreciates the reprieve when somebody else is able to step up and help. Even if the help is $25, even if the help is $1, when several people donate a little bit, it adds up. And then that takes the burden off somebody who's doing the big donations. So again, if you know anybody who can do a big donation, Larry's PayPal is nicholslive@aol.com. If you need to do something different than that, of course, send a text message 240-499-6729. I'll be back tomorrow. There's no conference call today. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon, same time. And we just want to say thank you. I want to reiterate the thanks for everybody who has participated in helping Larry, people who have participated in making phone calls when we've asked you to, people who've been on the conference call, people who come here faithfully every day. Thank you very much. God bless you, and we'll talk tomorrow. Bye.